Interesting, man. They recommend a lot of things. Most of the stuff I watch is on YouTube because I don't watch a lot of TV shows and stuff like that. And YouTube has a little bit more of a individual expression to show the radical effects of brain damage on people because of economic conflict. And so it has a little bit more. You have a much more of an extensive perception of it when you watch YouTube. Okay, when you watched program TV and stuff like that, the brain damage is more, like watching Fox News and things and stuff, and how they're trying to direct you into your perspective or your position, your social position. And they had this one with this. It was, you could tell they were spliced in when they were sitting there looking at it, going, "He's not actually on The View." This guy is Damon Imani or whatever. He's from Iran. Okay, and you're sitting there going, "Okay, who are you to break down, that Michelle Obama's not beautiful to this one lady that says that, she wants to be beautiful too. Now, we are judged by our deed and not by our physical appearance. She looks like a man. No, 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 she doesn't look like a man. She looks like a woman that comes from strong stock, okay? People that have had to, that were not considered the more sexually desirable and the more pampered in a physical way to be sexually desirable, and stuff. And, because some women, some women that are sexually desirable, they're a little bit more athletic looking than some women that aren't as athletic, okay, and stuff. And, like a dancer, a lot of dancers have different bodies than women that don't dance, or they dance differently, okay? Some women dance in a sexual kind of way, and some different women dance in an athletic type of way, okay? And so if a woman's had to be more athletic to survive aggressive behaviors, there's going to be different dynamics to people's physical development, right? And, when we judge people by physical appearance and we perceive it as, quote, attractive, okay, then automatically right there, you're diminishing what is beautiful by breaking it down to your perception, because we're judged by our deed, right? And so that's something that people need to understand, that Ruth and Esther are equally beautiful. And that one guy, well, how do you know she was? It says in the book how beautiful Esther was physically. Lots of people desired her sexually. And it says in the book that Ruth was not desired sexually by lots of people. Okay. Kentucky woman, she shine with her own kind of light. She look at you once in a day, it's all wrong, but it's all right. And she loves me. God knows she loves me. God doesn't know. God's omniscient, omnipotent. Lord knows. Yeah, Lord knows. Kentucky woman, she got to know you. She go to own you. It's a good-ass tone. She's not the... Did Neil write that one? Waylon sings it the best, right? Okay, it's opinion. It's just opinion. She's not the kind that makes heads turn at the drop of a name. But something inside that she's got turns you on just the same. And yeah, and I forgot I get the words wrong. But yeah, it's a good tune. It's a really good tune. Bob Marley really liked it. Yeah. Bob Marley, he liked that. Like Johnny Nash, who doesn't? And liked Baby I Love Your Way by Peter Frampton. Yeah. Boob. Yeah. Boob. You like that? Do you like that? Yeah. No, I didn't need films and stuff like that. And, Big Mountain did a Baby I Love Your Way. Not Bob Marley, the other thing on the... But, yeah, no, he did like that song. And he liked Kentucky Woman was one of his favorites. Yeah. Because it's about, what's beautiful in a woman, It's not about being shallow. It's about, being good. And he liked that song. And if you're intelligent, yeah, I get it too. I like, yeah, she's not the kind that makes head turn at the drop of a name. Yeah, it's a good tune, man. It's a very good tune. It's even got a better way of expressing it than Beauty's Only Skin Deep and other, kind of songs. I think, Kentucky Woman expresses love of a hard-working woman, She, okay. That's a good song. Maybe Harris. He didn't mind that she wasn't, but boy, she sure could sing, right? You ever heard that song? And she'd sing to the Hallelujah. It's a really good tone. She by Emmylou Harris. It's a good one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, but what I'm looking forward to in the very near future is the elimination of competition and comparison over public displays of whoa, because I watched that advertisement again thing for the new King David movie. Nothing chaps my gonads more. Seriously? You're going to take a bodybuilding pretty boy with an accent and try to pass him off as someone like me? Okay. Seriously? How much money are you getting paid to do that? Okay. So who are you protecting from being eunuched and raped? For being the man that's the standard of human male behavior. Come on, pretty boy. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on. Right. Now, see, if you're going to be critical of people's deeds. Okay, because we are what we do. Okay. And if you want to be beautiful, if you want to be happy, if you want to be free, that's a song by the Hindu Kush Mountain Boys +1. But, God dang it. Yeah, I remember things. There's a door upon your forehead, and it opens inwardly. You can step into it nightly. You can journey to the sea. And it's not true. Terabithia, your imagination, imaginary lovers. Never disagree. Imaginary No. When I talk to people, I know I'm talking to them. Because I talk about things like, when my Amy helps me through things, I know I'm talking to her. Because I know I said, why didn't you talk? No, I did not go. I didn't even think about going back to the Bryan's house to have a menage a trois with April and her mother. It didn't even cross my mind. Okay, I didn't even think twice about it. And it wasn't because of the virtual presence of Gordon B. Hinckley and the hypocrites, right? No. It was because she told me when she was 3 years old that her dad used to put her on his back when he had sex with his mother. Okay? If that's not a big enough bucket of ice water to make an 18-year-old not to want to have a menage a trois with a woman who looks like Joan Collins and her daughter who's even hotter with nicer bodies, nothingness. Okay? When she said that's all I need, that may be all I need. If she hadn't have told me that, okay, then damn it, Frodo, I might have been tempted. I'd have been like, oh, this seems a little weird, but God dang, they're both so hot and they want to have sex with me at the same time. It's Cinco de Mayo in October, right? It's Jules on porn, right? Or was that Jules and whatever? Was that with that Rose Monroe? God, that was very physically desirable women to people that think with their genitalia, right? But she's not living the faithful love of Psalms and Proverbs, right? And so that diminishes the beauty because she's not being as beauty as Ruth or Esther, right? And so people have to understand, especially if you're from Persia, okay, that Esther and Ruth are equally beautiful because their deed is similar and their faith is the same, right? It's not difficult to be intelligent. No, it's not hard at all. And when you explain it to people and they go, because that one guy was telling me how stupid the president was, I was like, I'm pretty sure that Donald Trump would be able to ascertain what I was saying, okay, about Ruth and Esther being equally beautiful. And I'm certain Michelle Obama gets it. And I'm pretty sure all the ladies on The View would go, I understand exactly what he's saying, and I totally agree with him, but I still think I need money to pay my bills. What the hell? hell's going on here? Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a lawyer. It's not logical, Captain. Okay, do you understand? So, Earl, yeah. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. It's too late for that. I'm one of the most hated men in the history of the world. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's obvious. I'm anonymous on social media. Should be trending worldwide going, this is what Jesus and David and Solomon and all of them are really like. We don't have buildings we call churches and have everybody come in and give us money and tell us how, brothers. Yeah, it's also a Neil Diamond song, And when he lets go, half the valley shakes. We don't have Brother Love's Travel and Salvation, so pack up the babies and bring the old ladies and everyone go. No. Jesus wasn't a traveling show. No. What Jesus was doing was speaking intelligently like I'm doing to the people right now. Ruth and Esther equally beautiful because we're judged by a deed there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. There you go. Everybody go home. Share, caregiver, because he built the last. Now, the Romans, get the Romans what they want. Make sure you have, all you rich people, make sure you go back to your faith of Abraham, have plenty of money on hand to help the poor people here in Judea not be abused by the wackadoodle Romans and the sellouts. Okay, thank you. Hey, Jafar. Hey, okay. Phenomenal cosmic power. Anybody living space, right? Here we go. So it's not hard. Docudramas, right? Guys, I don't know much, but I know I love you. Right now, the last 3 first ladies are being equally dysfunctional. Any of them recognizing the Messiah in San Ysidro, New Mexico, and standing up for the Lord's Prayer for their children? That may he be all I need to know. I'm not making fun of Aaron Neville. Okay. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. It's a lowrider oldie. It's a damn good one. And everybody grew up on that, right? I like the Sister Rosa Parks song he did with the Neville brothers. And I like that song. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying I'm just being silly. I'm just, being overly critical to be funny. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't sing songs for money and then this won't happen. Girl, I'm just kidding around. What other songs is Aaron famous for? What other ones did he do? Didn't he do and I'm not hitting it. I like People Bryson. I like People Bryson too. Yeah, People Bryson has a really good voice. Yeah. Doesn't he sing A Whole New World with Regina Bell? The one who did the Nancy Wilson with the what's the name of that song again? If I Could? Yeah. I don't believe the lick of that song. No. Why? If I could, I would do this. Why? No. Why? It's your life. Jesse Fana. Yeah. Okay, no. It's your will, so live in it. No. Okay. If you listen to me, okay, and understand what I'm saying to you, okay, it's possible you could avoid a lot of the problem, but that's not going to happen with me. Oh, no. Jealous cowards that have us still giving them our time for their money with technology have made my life absolutely miserable. Okay. From cradle till now. Okay. And I still managed somehow on making a lot of it not miserable. Okay. I had fun. It was not fun going down the wrong way with the cloaking device in the back seat on a rainy night on Halloween. Back to Buddy's house when they were all high on cocaine. No, that was not fun at all. No. I mean, now I look at it and go, oh my God, I don't know why that guy in the semi didn't just run us over. But the thing about it is just like, fuck. Going up the off-ramp and on the off-ramp, it was nuts. Okay? Me and Bob, it was 2 miles, and it was the scariest 2 miles in the history of our life. From Bell to Thunderbird or whatever. It's more than 2 miles. Is that like 4 miles? How they made it there up the... I don't know. But he pulled on the wrong ramp on the thing, was going down the wrong side of the freeway, high on coke. And the lights were not on, and they said they'd engaged the cloaking device. And I'm like, this isn't Mom's Pontiac Grand Am. What the fuck? Bob always used to say that when they had that Pontiac Grand Am that we had. It was a 4-cylinder, whatever, with a boost thing on it, but the electrical system went out, and at night, in order to have the power in the car that it needed, your lights would go out. So you'd be driving down the freeway. The lights wouldn't, I didn't think about that. You would just stay on the streets. Yeah. Because it was always on the freeway. Yeah, when you hit a certain speed. Okay, yeah, but so Bruton went and got us a stanza. But yeah, we'd be driving down the freeway, and the lights would go out. And Bob would do his best, William doing it, the guy who plays Squatty, I've engaged a cloaking device, Captain. I'm like, Bob, shut up. This shit ain't funny. We're driving down the freeway. We got no lights. Everything just goes dark. We're in stealth mode. We've engaged a cloaking device. I'm like, this shit is not funny. We can get killed. This is a freeway in Phoenix, for crying out loud. You know how many monster truck rally psychopaths are right now? Yeah. Oh, Jiminy crackers. No, I look at it now, it's hilarious, right? But when it was happening, oh God, no, it wasn't funny at all. Okay. It was like Richard Pryor, it's just an Amy Winehouse album. It's a train wreck, right? And so, fuck. No, I don't think we're going to look back on any of this, even, the Gospels. I'm a funny person. Because you guys were still mass murdering and completely ignoring me and abusing the hell out of me in the process. I think most people are going to look back on these and go, yeah, he was very funny. But women especially, I think they're going to cry a lot. Like the little Japanese ladies with the tub, what they've done to your beautiful body, and they're crying, right? And and then that whole village is I know, is assassinated by the people that still run Japan to this day economically. I understand. Yeah, I was wondering, because I was sitting there when Suzuki introduced me to these people, and the one guy was just a sweetheart, We're going to do this. This is going to happen. We're the guy. The rest of the men were did not like me at all and didn't want to be a part of it, which I understand. Okay. I would not want my beautiful wives that were that sweet, and mothers and sisters and whatever, and all the men and all the children in the village to be assassinated by economic, social, political propaganda assassins, because they thought it was bad thinking and didn't want it to be a part of the Japanese group that was going to be the best group in the world, right? And any disease, any bad thing in our perfection needs to be eradicated. Like I used to say about the sun, Jack and Carr people, I sat there and I said, if you try to take your lie and eliminate the light of the sun with your lie, it'll burn up in the sun and become part of the sun, right? And that's how you have to see your faith in God. That all the lie will be burned up by the truth of the sun if you try to eradicate the light of the sun with your little bitty lie and make it greater than the beauty of the photosynthesis of the sun, right? And that was my little quote, airport analogy. Natalie, the airport analogy. That was my little analogy I used to use as a teenager during my Eckankar days to try to get people to understand you can't have God consciousness. You can't replace the sun with you. Sure, you'd be right in thinking the sun does rise and set on your ass, but it does on everyone else's as well, right? Yeah, apple don't fall far from the tree. No, it don't. And so, if you want something to play with, go and buy yourself a toy. 'Cause baby, my time is too expensive. And I'm not a little boy. It's a good limerick, man. If you are serious, don't play with my heart. It makes me furious. But if you want me to love you, baby, you know I will. That's a good tune, isn't it? Aaron sings it hellfire love better than I do. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed. Let your conscience be your guide. Yeah, it's a good tune. Go listen to it. Don't listen to me. I'm tearing it up, but he tears it up. It's really good. Yeah, lowrider oldie. It's a lowrider oldie. So right up there, Blanton Woods. Just give me some kind of sign. Yes. Think you got your fools mixed up? Yes. It's good. Yeah, Barbara Mason's. Yes, I'm ready. You bet your ass. Yeah. What else? The Joy Tones and this love, da 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 da. And I Want You Round by Mary Wells and Smokey Round. Well, yes. Okay. Popado. And You're Still a Young Man by Tower Power. Yes. And So Very Hard to Go. Yes. The Rider Oldies. They're the best. Well, there's tons more. Cowboys to Girls by the Intruders. Oh my gosh. Lowrider Oldies. Yeah. Mi Barrios for Mural Homes. Oh no. They very choice in the songs that they listen to. Yeah. And play in their cars when they're driving around trying to find romance in this hell. It doesn't work. I know. It's causing heart disease and killing and yeah. So what's the lesson from this as far as cars go for lowrider oldies? That if you're gonna put a Tesla into a car, make sure it's a 6'4" Impala and not that ugly thing that was on the Tony Braxton movie with the girl who does the voices for Elmira. I don't know the girl's name. I don't remember her name. I remember she's cute. She's very cute. Yeah. Yeah, she was adorable. She was real fun on A Different World. Yes, she was adorable. Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, her voices, that's cute stuff. Yeah, it's very funny. And the other girl, where's she from? I seen her on a show before. I just can't remember. You know? Well, I know who Tony Braxton is. My first wife has a big crush on Tony Braxton. Yeah. Second wife probably does too. Okay. She used to watch the Braxtons too. Yeah. Both my ex... One, she's married me as, I guess she's raging homosexual. And my second wife, bisexual, yes. I understand why lots of women are bisexual or homosexual. Because men have been so vicious and aggressive and abusive through violent sexual behaviors over the years. Women are more sensual, more romantic, and more intimate in their sexuality, you know. Into my room he creeps. How he makes me quiver. How she makes me think I'm going to stay here for a while. You know, stay a while by the bells. Yeah. I get it. I remember telling Steffi that too. If I was a woman, I'd be lesbian too. Okay. I love you too, guys. All right. Peace out.